morning. Good morning, everybody. My goodness, Monday morning, September 11th. We call it Motivational Monday. Today is going to be a memory lane, time to say goodbye. And one of the best ways to say goodbye is show of gratitude and reflection. Yep. And this reflection is about this lovely apartment. Ta-da! Goodbye. You will be seeing a different setup. Jimmy and I are going to be on the road. Not on the road going anywhere. It's just that at 8 a.m., we're going to be basically driving together. And so you are going to see us in the car. And then on Monday, it's a complete setup. We are excited. Jimmy's going to have his own YouTube channel. Most likely at the beginning of October. So stay tuned for that. Today, I am drinking agua because I woke up early today and had my 2 cups of coffee. And it's all done. And water right now is tasting muy delicioso. Okay, so for birthday today, there's none today. It is 9/11. I know many people most likely take days off, and it's like a day to remember as well. So peace and love to those who mourn around this time. I pray, hope, and sending you much love to embrace your loved ones in not applying, that's such a business word, to embrace and honor your loved one moving forward. I often think about my Papa Juan, that's my grandpa, who's taught me by example what a self-disciplined life looks like. And so I'm in this stage of my life where I remember him and I thank him for these wonderful guidance and directions, just watching him. Every morning rather, he'll put on his robe and his slippers, coffee, and a newspaper. Yeah, exactly how the movies go. Oh, I got my honey over here. Let's bring him up. Morning, honey.
Good morning.
Oh, grumpy baby.
Mm,
I was talking about my Papa Juan, my grandpa. Okay, guys,
nice.
if you guys are fans of the Big Bang Theory, my grandpa was Sheldon. So just imagine Sheldon like old in the same matching PJs with his robe and his slippers, drinking coffee, reading his newspaper. That was my Papa Juan. So anyway, I was talking about 9/11, honey, and I know people do memories, and today's episode is going to be us remembering and saying goodbye to this place. So I got a few pictures up that I'm going to put up very soon. But before that, Poppy's standing there in the yoga mat staring at me. Are we gonna celebrate someone's birthday? So, like I said, none today, but on Saturday we did have Yahaira's birthday, and I must give a shout out because Yahaira has picked up a new morning show phone calls twice already to embrace and know all my dad jokes. But the joke's on me because Yahaira already knew it.
But
Anyhow, I'm still very grateful. Thank you for love and support, Yahaira, teacher. I don't know if you want to share what school, but you know what school. So thank you so much for answering the call. Also, Betty, how was your birthday weekend? I know your birthday was Friday, but tell us what you did. All right. So it is time for some dad jokes, honey. Do you have any before I share mine?
Not that comes to mind, no.
No? Okay, let's see if we went over this one. Oh, hold on a second. Did it not copy? Oh no. That's weird. Oh, my new ones are not. Okay, did we talk about have a joke about chemistry?
Didn't get a reaction.
Boo. Where are my new jokes? Okay, hold on, people. Oh no, I'm going through my morning slides already. Okay. We're gonna hold off into that one. I know we'll have it, but let's go into today's weather.
It's hot.
It feels humid when you open the door. I was like, ew, sticky.
It's humid.
Yeah, I know it's gonna go up to 94 here in Orlando, but it says it's gonna feel like 105. So anyway, guys, tell us what's the weather like in your hometown. Where are you? Where are you tuning from? How is it? Is it humid? I know some people in New York were upset because it's supposed to be fall season and they're like super hot, so they demand their fall weather.
It's never cold in September. I don't know what people are talking about.
But babe, when I was young and when school started, I never had short sleeve. Ever. It
was hot. It's always been hot in September. I don't know why.
Maybe for you, because you're always hot, because you're hot, baby.
No, it's like some type of like mass hysteria where people feel like marketing has done such a great job for like Halloween and fall that everyone thinks September is pumpkin spice latte season. But yeah, you
haven't had it. We wait until the fall.
You don't get the colder weather until you get like more towards later September, like beginning of October. That kind of like overlap between September and October.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's always hot the first few weeks of September. I don't know what people are talking about.
I don't know what you're talking about. But anyway, if you agree with Jimmy, drop it in the comments. Because for me, when I was in New York,
summer ends late September. It doesn't end when August ends.
It did for so many of us. So anyway, what do you guys think? Let us know. If you're in Florida, I mean, I'm pretty sure it was always been hot. I want the New York people or the North Canada people to tell me what was it like in the first day of school. But anyway, and you also went to Catholic school, so you had a tie and a blazer, so you were pretty hot. So well, we'll see. We'll see. Anyway, this is from our make-believe weatherman, Jimmy Zito, in the house. Ow!
Yeah, I have no qualifications.
Huh? We're
Why?
losing you. Okay, you're back. Tell us what's up. Oh, it's bad. Oh no, Jimmy Zito, you sound like a robot. And he froze. Sorry. Oh, it's okay. Were you telling us a dad joke? Yeah, it's bad. We're going to move on to the next segment of our morning show. And we got some news. I am definitely a humanitarian. Is that how you even pronounce it? Okay. So I'm not going to tell you that. Yeah? Say it again.
Humanitarian?
Humanitarian. Thank you, honey. It's it started, I was in Peru and I had a dream that I was in a really bad shape place. There was a lot of poverty and I was washing apples and giving apples away. Now, now that I know, everybody grows up thinking, oh, it's Africa. The whole continent is poor. Oh, gosh. Why are we so ignorant? Goodness gracious. But I still am. I have plenty rooms to go and learn. Um, and it was really more like it looked like a disaster had hit. And I was washing apples in those like big canes, like water. I don't know how to I don't know what their name was, but you like press down and water comes out. What's it called, honey?
Spigot?
A what?
A spigot?
Okay, a spigot. Sounds good. And washing some apples, giving it away. And I said, you know what? I am going to help. And this most likely why I was in the nonprofit for over 20 years. And to find out, you don't need to yeah, nonprofit to me is such a scam. It just means that there's no taxes collected, which whatever. In some senses it makes sense, but it doesn't mean that what is the word? Oh my gosh. So okay. It doesn't necessarily mean that if you're for profit, you're not for social change. And I was under the impression that I could only impact social change through a nonprofit because it wasn't about the money. And it's not about the money. What I do believe is it's about administration, integrity, and doing the right thing. But mainly just being financially responsible. And I've only had not bad experiences, or I've seen bad management in so many nonprofits. So, all that to say, um, being aware of what's going on around the world, it's really coming back in a different way, in a way where I want to balance taking care of myself and my family first and then contribute. Um, and also in a way of what is the word? It's not balancing that out. It's being aware and contribute in one way or another. And I gotta say, this guy from Hawaii, the real estate guy from Hawaii, shout out to you, babe. He also left Keller Williams, and he's in the same broker reel as the Post-it group. Isn't that funny?
Wait, who is this?
Well, I guess you don't watch the morning show. You just come up. I was talking about the real estate guy from Hawaii after the fires about
Oh,
30
right,
days
right.
ago. Guys, it's been, well, let's get a little closer here. Been 30 days after the fire with still a lot of confusion of what's going on, a lot of missing children, and a lot of missing people. And the town really going bananas. So anyway, this guy, his name is Eric, Eric West, I believe. And yeah, so and he's been through like there's been some apologies to him, but anyway, honey. Anyway, it's been 30 days after the fire, and now we got this, guys. This is normal things now. Now there was an earthquake in Morocco, over 2,000 people. I know the latest was like 2,100. Can we wake up to this? I know 9/11 was about that, plus the post, the aftermath that was even worse for all the workers that worked there that got sick and unfortunately passed away. But we're like rocks. We're like solid rocks. Could care less and just focus on ourselves. So I mean this morning show is also waking me up to wake up from my own problems. I thought this weekend was like, oh my goodness, it didn't go according to plan. Why? I'm so angry. Me. Meanwhile, people don't have homes, and I'm like here all upset about a storage and moving things. I'm grateful we have those things. I'm grateful Jimmy got to keep his nana's bedroom sets and his nana's desk and things that are valuable and honorable to us. And people have like just lost everything, you know? So it's like that perspective. It's huge. For those who don't know where Morocco is, it is in Africa. And yeah, north, what? That's northeast, right, honey? Yeah.
North
Um,
Africa.
yeah, and it's right there in the map, people. Shout out to Anna's family still, who plays the capital of the world for fun. I'm so looking forward to playing that with our niece and nephew during the holidays. So I'm gonna go get me something about it. Anyway, guys, that is the what I wanted to share, but really the main part was talking about this place, honey. I mean, I'm gonna go share. You could chime in if you want, but if not, that's all good. You thank you for writing with me in this show. About 1 year ago, guys, 1 year ago, and speaking of Yahaira, who celebrated her birthday on Saturday, I came to Orlando, got a pedicure to encourage my friend. There we are. And I she had loaned me her car. I drove around Orlando and I knew from that moment that I sat at that Starbucks that Orlando was full of entrepreneurs and that it was a land that, especially the trees. And it was and I drove around Dr. Phillips. I didn't even go to Winter Park yet, guys. This was just like Dr. Phillips. It looked like nice, but you know, I was like, okay, a little cookie cutter community. However, there was something about the entrepreneurial spirit that caught my attention. And that's where our journey began. We were right here. This is all New York pictures. Then we went to visit our niece and nephew and Atlanta with the doggies. Oh my gosh, those dogs look exactly alike. That's Poppy and Parker right there. And after that visit, we had packed our cars with our most valuable. So really, honey, our most valuable stuff fits in our car. That's not a lot of things, but like it was compacted into clear bins into like if anything happens, this is the most valuable. And guess what my most valuable is, babe?
Me and the dog.
Yes. I hope everybody wakes up to that, right? I hope it is your family at the end of the day when we can get so caught up about just our problems. So anyway, after leaving Georgia, I still remember hanging out in my sister's deck. Like, oh my gosh, you know, there's Jimmy morning reflection. We're heading to a new town. And and then when we were on the road, we had stayed in a tiny home. Let me see if I have pictures. Yeah, right there. That's me journaling. The tiny home in Florida was super cute. Remember that, babe?
Yeah, it was great.
And I was like journaling about my new journey in Orlando. It's like, oh my gosh, we're good. We're moving to the place that 1 year ago I said, okay, yeah, this is it. And Jimmy told me like he always wanted to be in Florida, which was so weird. I never thought that he would tell me this. Anyway, I'm journaling how excited I am. And then I get a call, or maybe it could have been before that, that our apartment that we already had paid and gave down payment was not ready because there was a hurricane that came the day before. So I was like, well, ma'am, I need you to find me an apartment because I got my car full of my valuables. And when I get to Orlando, I actually have to take my husband to the airport because he's got to get back home to his mom who's sick. And it led us to this place. Like she literally made it happen, and we landed right here. Let's see. Do I have some audio? Good vibes, good vibes, good vibes. Only need good vibes, good vibes, good vibes. Yeah. Hey, I got all the good vibes in this place. The balcony was the first attraction. That's a margarita, not the balcony. I like to just now go back and forth with Jimmy and like what are some things, and that's if you want to, honey. One of the things about this place is that I started the blog. So I started my blog where I was writing a lot. So I started. Is it fair enough to say I started my writing journey?
Nice.
Yeah, right. I was very focused on that every morning. 30 minutes. I will just ask Siri for 30 minutes and I'll write. Yeah, I absolutely love this place for that. Here's a picture of what I know, Jimmy, you got emotional, but our dog used to still loves to look at the fountain in her. That's her balcony right there. That is absolutely her balcony. That's my blog, my upgraded morning practice. But let me see if I have a close up of her staring at the balcony. But anyway, I'm grateful for my friends. Okay, here's a picture of Betty and her girls taking me to downtown during the Christmas holiday. I miss you, Betty. Come back to Orlando. My mom came to visit. She looked super happy walking with me. And she said, "Yeah, I'm ready to move. This is beautiful." And she's here, people. My mommy's here. She also loves Orlando. Let's see what else we got. Okay, let's see what this video is about.
Superstar, are you looking to get a head start on your 2023 planning?
Oh yeah, I had a big planning day for my birthday because I'm a nerd. I love to spend my time planning. Big calendars for my birthday. Guys, when I first moved here, Jimmy was only here during the weekends. Remember that, babe?
I do.
We spend a lot of time. Say again?
That was crazy.
It was crazy. But the times that he was here, guys, they were fun. Let me see if I have a picture of our dinners in the balcony. I don't think I have much of that, but this is during the day. But the balcony right here is just magical. Every time Jimmy will come to Orlando, how was the weather, babe? Weatherman?
So cold. Not cold, but it was just like perfect.
Yeah, it was like 70, sometimes even like high 60s. And so he was like,
magic.
Like, what do you complain about, like Florida weather? Remember, you will tell me that.
I do.
And now we know. And again, checking out the trees, so grateful for that. After being a party of two, Jimmy comes along, and then the fun really started. I took him to First Watch. I believe this is Claremont. We went for a lot of adventures, looked at alligators, explored Winter Garden, Winter Park. From there, it got nice. But you know what was it for me, honey? When this actually was like, oh my goodness, I can't believe this. It had to be our neighbors. So shout out to Irene, shout out to Grace, and shout out to Anna. I mean, you guys, my voice is cracking a little because that was what made it home. Besides this view of my balcony by the fountains, in which was my magical place, was your guys' friendship. So thank you for being a part of our lives and all the board games that we have played in this house. Guys, check out Orlando's trees. Anyway, sorry. That was Poppy pooing.
Okay.
Not bad. But to this place, that's just Orlando. Of course, we did Disney. We have hosted our family here. in this apartment. So we're gonna miss this apartment. We're gonna miss our neighbors are now our friends. They're not our neighbors. Irene is gonna come over our place. We're mostly gonna go to her place, and Anna and Grace already are ride or die peeps, man. I love you guys so much, and I'm so grateful. Thanks for helping us with the last minute move over there. So goodbye, Frederick Place. This video already has gone long. You got anything you want to say, babe, about our Frederick apartment?
Yeah, I'm not sure. How's my connection?
It's good.
Oh, good. I thought it was bad. Yeah, I mean, Fredericks has been our first home here in Orlando. It definitely was better than we expected. The apartment is much better than the apartment we thought we were going to get. You know, the community has been amazing. It's been a great way to start our, Florida chapter.
Yeah.
And I'm looking forward to the next temporary home.
And that's Poppy's attitude. Do you see it, babe?
No. Oh, why? Yeah, she was giving me that attitude this morning. I don't know what happened last night. Why she thinks like this? I need to go sleep on the couch.
Yeah. Yeah. I know that's how we look on the outside about moving out of here. But today I'm finding peace in like you just said, ending a chapter and starting a new one. So yes, it does sting people. And especially when you're tired of moving like me. So yeah, we have those poppy faces, and for me it helps to I love that I'm doing this video because it gets to stay here. My gratitude for the people who have been part of this journey, and they're all coming to the new one, to the new chapter. So yeah. And I want to give one last shout out because babe, when you were gone, this is one of my besties for sure, Kayla B. Goodness gracious. Thank you for being by my side when I was afraid to get out of here at 4 a.m. to walk Poppy to take a poopy. You have been here over the phone, over Zoom, and I know you're all the way in Iowa, but I'm so thankful for you. I'm so thankful that you were part of my journey in being more brave. And I am brave, right, honey?
You're very brave.
All right, guys. Thank you for joining us. Are you going through a new chapter? Let us know in the comments. Thank you for all our friends for being part of this journey. And we'll see you at our new home with a new studio, saying goodbye to this one. And we shall be on the road Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday too. We're most likely going to be on the road as well. All right. Peace and love, everybody. Bye, honey. Have a good day at work. Bye.
Thank you.
Ciao.
Ciao.